everyone, and thank you for joining me. I'm Agymah, and this is Agymah's World. I appreciate you being with me. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about things my sister told me about women. All right, let me repeat that one more time. Things my sister told me about women. So let's get started. All right, I'm actually gonna look down, so I'm looking at notes. So there's 5 really important things that my sister taught me. My sisters taught me about women. Okay, and I wanted to share this information with you guys. Okay, in no specific order. I'm just gonna give you my first one. I remember that one of my sisters that I was pretty close to told me when I was like in college and I started dating. She started seeing me come home for a lot of different women. Number 1, never ever let a woman know that you're really crazy about her. That's the first thing I remember my sister telling me. She said she don't share that kind of information. She says, I'm gonna tell you this because you're my brother. Never ever let a woman know that you're really crazy about her. Because once she knows that she's got you, she's gonna start losing interest in you. Yes, I mean, it makes sense. She's definitely gonna lose interest in you. If she knows that you're crazy about her, so wow, she's got you whipped. She's gonna be moving on, and she's gonna dog you. She's gonna dog you because you told her. You told her that, you're like treating her like a princess. So yeah, or for a fact, she's definitely gonna dog you. I've seen this happen before. So never do it. Okay. Number 2. Never. This is another good one that she told me also. I remember. I think it was like back to back. Never. Say it again. Never let a young lady buy you clothes or jewelry. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, what? I can't believe you said that. I was kind of shocked when she said that, but and I'm going to explain to you why she said that, and it does make sense. Because a lot of women, and I'm not saying all women, listen to what I'm saying, I'm not saying all women, I'm saying a lot of women. When they buy you clothes, and they catch you with someone, or they get mad, or you break up, guess what's happening? Guess what's gonna happen? They're coming back for those clothes, especially if they spent a lot of money on it. They're coming back for those clothes. I know people that didn't even spend a lot of money on stuff, and they wanted the stuff back. Okay? Trust me on that. I remember one time I was in a nightclub. In this nightclub called the Gallery. I didn't really know this dude, right? But dude was called himself a player. He thought he was a player, and he had all this jewelry on. He's walking all around, looking all sharp, And this club was a hot club. So a lot of athletes from Boston and stuff used to go to this club. This was the hottest club in Boston. And so this brother's walking around with all this jewelry, his chest all sticking out. This white chick comes up. He's talking to another young lady. This white chick comes to the club and sees him with all this jewelry on, and he's up on this other young lady. Guess what she did in that club? She grabbed all that stuff she brought and ripped it off his neck. Just ripped it off. And started slapping him and hitting on him in front of like hundreds and hundreds of people. I mean, like, I felt so bad for that dude. She dogged him out in the club in front of everyone. It was so embarrassing. To this day when I see him, I still remember that. So, again, never ever let a woman buy and give you expensive things. Because the chances are, if you break up or she gets mad at you, she's gonna want it. I used to tell ladies that right away. When someone wanted to buy something for me, oh, I want to get you. No, don't buy. I used to drive around in a nice car. The young lady wanted to buy some stuff for me. I said, no, I don't need that for my car. I'm telling you, I'll tell them no in a minute. Okay, so that's number 2. The third tip that my sister gave me, which we all should know this: never ever put your hands on a woman. Okay, I believe in that. You should not put your hands on her. So never ever put your hands on a woman. Now, I do understand today there's a lot of ladies that's just like crazy, and they're trying, especially if you're breaking up or they got a problem with you or they catch you with someone, they're gonna try to get you to do that. It's a trap. Okay, it's a trap. So if you're arguing with a person and they're jumping in your face, the young lady you're dealing with, and she caught you with another young lady, and she's jumping on your face and she's hitting you and stuff, and she's in your face, I mean, like, just get out of there. Get away from her. Just get from around her. Say, 1 minute, what? Just get away from her. I'm telling you, get away from her, because it's gonna hurt you in the long run. It's gonna hurt you. You know? If she doesn't call the cops on you, which the chances are she's gonna call the cops on you, the cops are gonna come in and beat the hell out of you anyways and arrest you. And if you do hit her and you walk away, I've seen this also. Again, I've seen this also. She might pretend everything is all cool, like, oh, okay, cool, everything is fine. And you're sleeping in bed and you're thinking everything's cool. And she comes in and throw hot grease on you, throw hot grits on you. I know people in my neighborhood that things that happen to them like that, or a woman stabbed them or cut them up and stuff while they were sleeping, or threw acid on them. Yes. So never hit a lady, never hit your woman. Just walk away. You know, you don't want those problems. You definitely don't want these problems, because I know of a good friend back in Cleveland, and he did a lot for this young lady. This lady had nothing. She was practically homeless and had a kid, and he brought her into his house and they had a relationship. He helped her go back to school, and then once she started doing well, she changed up on him and got up in his face, and he just made a mistake and he hit her. Man, this dude got put out of his own place and he got arrested, spent the weekend in jail. Then he had to do some had to hit all these things he had to go through. Had to constantly go to court for abuse, and had to take these anger management classes, and caused a lot of problems in his life. So don't do it. It's not worth it. Number 4, if you can, and I can testify to this, never let your lady hang around with other women that are men haters. That's not good. That's one of my other sisters. I remember one of my other sisters telling me that. Because I remember when I first got married, it was like the first year I got married, and I was hanging over at my sister's house, and she had all her friends that were like divorced or having problems with their husbands. They were like dogging their husbands. There were about like 4 of them sitting around at my sister's house, and they was all dogging their husbands. And so I came in with my wife, and so we was all standing around talking for a while, and then they was making jokes, and I was like, let me get up out of here. So I go in the room with my nephew, and so my wife, my Latin wife, had stayed in there and was just listening, and they was dogging men non-stop. And then all of a sudden, my sister called me. She was like, yo, Agymah, come on in here and get your wife. And I was like, what? She's like, I thought she was hanging out with you. She said, no, you better come in here and get your wife. She said, you don't want your wife to be in here listening to this nonsense. This is stuff that you don't want her to be hearing. And so I go in, I said to my wife, like, come on, let's go. She said, no, this interesting stuff I want to hear. I said, yo, you even heard my sister say that you don't need to be hearing this stuff, so come on in the room. And so again, my wife was found out trying to control. I said, yo, I'm not trying to control you. You heard what my sister said, right? So let's go in the room and chill out. So if you can, it's best to keep your lady, especially if you got a good relationship, from negative friends, negative sisters, co-workers, haters. Gotta do that, because it's gonna be drama for you. It's gonna be a lot of drama. They're gonna be dogging you up, okay? And she's gonna be telling your business. So don't let that happen. Number 5, never let your woman know about all your finances. Because again, I'm not saying all women, because with some women, what's yours is theirs, and what's theirs is theirs. Okay, because there's a lot of women that can play like they're broke, that's good at that. And they could be stacking money, and they're in your pockets, and they're stacking money. I'm totally serious. I can testify that. I've known of people who went through that. You don't want that to happen to you. Okay, guys, so I wanted to share this information with you because my sisters shared this information with me, and I thought it would be like a good subject and stuff. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you do like the content, please subscribe, please share, and comment. Okay, I appreciate you, each and every one of you. Agymah as well. Take care, guys. Peace.